There are many ways to set up a local PHP development environment available to us. Traditionally, there are some very common issues with each of them, preventing a good generic base to teach from. Some methods are cross-platform, where others are not. Some are simple to install, but yet limited in scope. Others are way too difficult to grasp when you're just getting started, and you can have many issues when it's time to deploy your projects to a production environment. Laravel's Homestead is poised to make this a thing of the past. There's a good bit of data to download, and it will take some time to install, but this is a one-time process. Every other PHP application you install from here on will be tremendously easier. So grab your beverage of choice, and let's get started.
To get started, we're going to install a local development environment on our machine before we install the Laravel framework. You'll need to install a couple of programs on your computer before we really get started, but don't worry, it's a very simple process. The folks who built Laravel have created a new tool called Laravel Homestead. This tool is a very simple yet elegant way to install a LAMP stack locally with all the things you need to run and develop a Laravel application. If you want, at any time, you can read more about this tool at laravel.com/docs/homestead, which is here. I will be using this exact page as a reference throughout this process. So the first step in our process here is going to be installing Virtualbox and Vagrant onto our machines. So let's head over to Virtualbox downloads page and get started on this first. The website is virtualbox.org. And we are going to go to the downloads page. And for me, it is Virtualbox for OS X. Once the download is complete, all you're going to need to do is open the package. And for OS X, it will be a package file, which you'll see here. Just double-click the package file, and it will begin the installation process. Once the installation is successful, hit close this out, and go to Finder and eject it if you need to. Once you're completed with that step, it's time to move and install Vagrant. So heading on over to the downloads page, let's download and install the Vagrant for your particular operating system. Same as last time, it's a package file. Once the package is installed, we can now proceed to install Homestead. But first, let's head over to our terminal and test that Vagrant has been installed properly for us. So let's go ahead and open up our terminal. So the best way for us to check that the install was successful of Vagrant is just to type in the command Vagrant followed by a -v to just get the version. So let's do that. And here I am currently running 163, which tells me Vagrant has been installed.